What's wrong with the Ghoul? Ever since their release, Kaneki and Rize have been a thorn in the side of DBD players everywhere. I'll be honest though, some of the hate is unfounded completely or just a remnant of their much more oppressive release date version. There are, however, many moments where it does feel incredibly unfair, and almost all of these moments come from the grab attack. At this point, I would completely remove the injury from it. My thought process for this is that easy injury characters like Legion or Plague usually have the downside of bad map traversal. Also, getting caught in a lengthy animation just feels terrible when it takes up half of your chase's health states, especially with how buggy and inconsistent the grab can feel. The grab attack would still activate enraged mode with an increased duration, since the 40 seconds of the mark expiring would be way too restrictive. Note that since the grab attack no longer injures, survivors won't get the speed boost after the grab. This means they gain a lot less distance, and if you slightly buffed Ghoul's recovery out of the grab, they would have a decent chance to still get a hit fairly soon, depending on where they are. If this went through, enraged mode would probably need a lot of buffs, like a lower recovery period after cancelling leap, and a lot more forgiving detection on collision, letting them slide a bit more when coming near a wall instead of just fully stopping 99% of the time. I swear, on maps like Nostromo, I could be light years away from the walls on this killer and still find a way to have my leap be cut short. It's easily the worst part of the kit and is what makes me avoid playing them the most. With the higher demand of getting 2 difficult health states in every chase, I think Ghoul would require some of the previous nerfs to be rolled back. I'd bring the token loss on a pallet break back to only 1 and slightly revert the hindered duration nerf as well. As it is, the hinder feels pretty pointless, so maybe a rework would be in order for that. It could be a shorter effect for a longer duration, but I can't say I love the thought of a Freddy who can bound, so maybe we keep that one in the drafts. Ghoul's one of the hardest killers to balance in my opinion. They have a lot of jank, so I don't blame behavior for not finding a version of them that doesn't feel awful to play as or against. I'm glad they at least haven't given this killer the Skull Merchant treatment. No killer should get the Skull Merchant treatment.